Hello, this is Yvette. Hi, I'm coming to you live from Grand Cayman. As you can see, we're not in the kitchen today. That's because we're not making products at the request of one of the people in my essential oils group. I'm doing a little 101 on safety using essential oils on dogs today. What we're going to go through is some of the dangers of using essential oils, and also the safe oils that you can use and what they can be used for. So what I'll do is I'll also pop the link to the YouTube channel so you can go and check out some of the other videos that I've made. I'll pop that in the comments. And oh, hi John, my husband's watching. So you can go and check out some of the other videos, and then I'll pop the link also to the Essential Oils Facebook group so you can go and see what else is going on over there. So we're talking about safety using oils with pets today. Now, people are not often aware that using essential oils with humans and animals isn't always the same, and it can actually be very dangerous. So I'll go through a few of the oils first of all that we definitely shouldn't use with animals. Things like birch oil, tea tree oil, which I know is something people often want to use because of the antiseptic properties, but it is actually toxic to dogs and most animals. So we can't use that. Also cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, juniper, pennyroyal and wintergreen. Any of those oils you should definitely stay away from using with your household pets. And what you can use, I'll run through now, and those are things like if say your dog has some sort of skin irritation, you might want to use a little bit of German chamomile, or maybe a little bit of marjoram, and you can mix that with a little bit of aloe or coconut oil. Now the quantity and the ratio is actually quite important, because animals have often a much stronger sense of smell sensitive sense of smell than we do. It can make them sick if you're not mixing it correctly. So you would actually only want 1 or 2 drops of the pure essential oil to about 100 drops of carrier oil. So that would be about 100 drops of, say, fractionated coconut oil to 1 or 2 drops maximum of your essential oil. Also, this that I'm talking about now is only for dogs. Any animals under 10 pounds, you wouldn't want to use this on. You would want to even dilute it further. So cats, for example, you would want to talk to your vet about. This isn't for animals under 10 pounds of weight. Also, if you're looking at something, say if there's some sort of emotional distress or aggression, you can look at using cedarwood essential oil or valerian. Again, you can use the same quantity, about 100 drops of carrier oil. Like I said, the coconut oil is a good one to go to. That one's always safe to use. And 2 drops, 1 or 2 drops maximum of the essential oil. For joint discomfort, you can use Roman chamomile, or sweet marjoram or frankincense. Those are all good ones to use. And for something, say if the pet has been suffering with nausea or vomiting, if they've eaten something that's maybe not settled well, you could give them some ginger oil or cardamom. Now you would need to speak to your vet before doing this. Like, we wouldn't suggest any sort of internal medicine without speaking to the vet first. But this is a remedy where they can be used like on the food as well. But you would have to speak to your vet before doing that. For hyperactivity, sage, clary sage and valerian is also something that is good to use, and you can use that as like a little massage oil. And like I said before, that you would only want 1 to 2 drops per 100 drops of the coconut oil. These, for the emotional distress in the pets, you can also use it as a diffuser in the room. So if you have a diffuser that you can either plug in or a kind of liquid diffuser, you can do that, but bear in mind that an animal's sense of smell, again, is so much more sensitive than ours, and it can make them sick if you put too much in. So you would only want a couple of little drops. Hi Charlotte. Hi guys, thanks for joining in. And so where we might put, say, 5 or 6 drops onto a pad, if we're using a pad diffuser, we would only want a couple of drops if we're using it with an animal, because it can make them a bit nauseous. And also make sure that the room is well ventilated as well, and that can help calming your pet. As I mentioned as well, this is just for animals over 10 pounds. If the animal is under 10 pounds, you would need to speak to your vet, as I mentioned, because it would need to be further diluted. So if you have any questions, just send me a DM, or you can pop some questions in the comments below. But as I mentioned before, a lot of essential oils are toxic to animals, so you do have to be careful which ones you are using. The ones that I've mentioned for those specific ailments are safe to use in the specific quantities that I've mentioned. And I did mention some ones that are very toxic to animals, so when using essential oils with pets, you do have to be very careful, and we always recommend speaking to your veterinarian prior to use. For people who are interested in learning a little bit more about essential oils and use in general within the home or for yourself as well, my colleague is going to be doing an Essential Oils 101 Zoom call on Thursday. So if you're interested in finding out a little bit more, if you just want to pop in, say hi, join in, just watch, then we would love to have you. She's doing that 12 o'clock Thursday, and that works out at 6 p.m. UK time and 7 o'clock Spanish time, I believe. Send me a DM if you want the Zoom access numbers to that, and I will also pop the info in the comments below. Right guys, thanks for joining in, and great to see you. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye.